watch some long shot picks, some picks. I mean, I see who's got the better pick. Do I have the better pick, or do you have the better pick?
We'll find out
I think we'll know.
We'll
I think we'll know.
As far as picks, let's get into it right now. That's all on WLKY.com. Right now, I want to talk about Scotty Scheffler is the obvious choice, the number one player in the world. He's won 4 of 5 tournaments, 4 of his last 5, and he was second in the one he didn't win. But he's been off for a couple weeks.
He's 42-1 to win the Grand Slam, by the way.
Wow.
Now, that's ridiculous, okay? I looked at it, I was like, come on. I mean, there's good golfers that are 40-1 this week. Yes, he's got that one hiccup this year where he finished second. I mean, come on, what was he doing? He's got 9 top 10s, but he did take some time off to spend some time with his wife, Meredith. They had a baby, their first baby, a week ago yesterday. I don't know that it will matter too much. I think the thing that I maybe more than anything is his unfamiliarity with this golf course. I think that's a bigger issue to me than anything else. But this guy is unbelievable, and the heater that he's on right now is just crazy.
The consistency of his ball striking is unbelievable. Tiger said it yesterday. He said, if he doesn't putt well, he might win. If he putts great, he might run away with it. So we'll see. All right, how about Rory McIlroy? Now, he is 35 years old. Scheffler, 27. McIlroy, 35 years old, has not won a major since winning here at Valhalla in 2014. That was his 4th at the young age of 25, and he thought he might run away and keep on winning them, but it hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened, but he's rounding into form. He's running back into that amazing form. He's won 2 in a row, including last week when he trailed by 2 and then ended up winning by 5 on Sunday at the Wells Fargo Championship. He is on a roll right now. His game is back to that high level that it was. He's got some familiarity with this golf course. Obviously, he won here in 2014. Again, though, he has a little bit of maybe his mind not all the way there. It was announced on Monday, or it was reported on Monday, that he filed for divorce, the papers with his wife Erica on Monday. He was asked about it today, and he didn't really say anything. He didn't want, this is his private life, and he didn't want any questions.
But he's won 2 in a row. He's been dealing with that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now let's get to, all right, so this is your pick, though. Ready? Let's go.
Let's go. Colin Morikawa. He is my pick. He's one of the best young golfers in the world. He's won 2 major championships already. He's won a PGA back in 2020. That was the first time he ever played in a PGA then. He's had about a year and a half where he scuffled a little bit, and I just see the last 2 months where he is rounding back into form. He was tied for 3rd at the Masters. He's got 4 straight top 25s, and this is a kid, 27 years old, just like Scheffler, who, if he's on his game, he can win this thing. I think this course sets up perfect for him. I like Colin Morikawa to win, and I'm going to throw you a long shot as well. Akshay Bhatia,
who's won here at Valhalla
as a 2018 Junior PGA champion.
And then you have to factor in the live guys, Brooks Koepka, John Rahm. They haven't necessarily been playing against the competition week in and week out.
Right.
But Brooks Koepka always comes to the plate when the major championships tee up.
It's a great field. 95 of the top 100 players in the world. It's going to be fantastic golf out here. And honestly, if you pick a group, just follow them and have some fun, because it's going to be fun the next 4 days.
Jody picking Colin Morikawa. For my pick, you'll have to check out his article on WLKY.com. But